Well, hello everyone. If you've come to this video, chances are you're wanting to know how you can make your own texture pack. Now, first off, I will say that there are many different ways. There are many different platforms or softwares or places online. Like Novaskin's a really fun one. That one's nice to work with. But from my experience, I have found one particular software to be the most optimal and the best and the easiest to work with. So this is the one I'm going to show off to you. I'm going to show you how to make your own texture pack with it. So we're going to open what is called Resource Pack Workbench. And in the description below, I put a link to the download area. So you open this program up, project, create new project, and then you'll tell what your project is or your texture pack. There. Then hit create. Now we've got this area where we can start working with, and we're going to go into textures, and all throughout here you have your different textures that you can work with. You have your different items, blocks, and they're all alphabetical. So suppose we have one or we want to particularly work on. Suppose it's the tulip. You're going to click edit. Now it might ask you what you want your default editor to be. I choose GIMP, and I highly suggest that everyone else use GIMP. Very good, and I've made multiple resource packs and I've used GIMP for all of them. It's wonderful. And when you click OK, what it's going to do is it's going to create the image in the texture pack. Because right now there's not a single file in this texture pack. It's created the folder itself, but not any files. So as soon as you click that OK button, suddenly it's created the file and the texture, and it's just the default vanilla version. So you want to go ahead and make your texture, and you might have your own methods how you want to do it, or if you just want me to show you just a really quick way. It's probably going to look terrible because I'm going to do it quick, but when you have more time, you can make it look nice. So we click over here, right click, new layer. Okay, make sure the layer is over the top, and make sure we have that selected. Now we can start drawing. Well, let's see, I kind of like the color that's already in there. I'll select it. Alright. Select solid brush. Okay, so we can start drawing. Now before that we do that, we may decide that we want to change the resolution of the images, because by default they're 16 by 16. Suppose we want it to be 32 by 32. Come scale layer, change it to 32, 32, and this max part might make things easier. Whereas interpolation by default is cubic. I would suggest you leave it on default when you're just doing anything in GIMP, but when it comes specifically to texture packs, lots easier to just set it to none. Okay, let's verify. Make sure you select image, not layer. Layer, scale image, 32 to 32. Okay, you see how it blurred it? It's because I accidentally select cubic again. Let's make it none again. Ah, see? It doesn't blur it when you do none. Okay, so now we're selecting the layer above. Got our drawing tool. Now we can start drawing over it. And we're going to make it, of course, a little bit different. And if it helps, you can select the layer on top and make it opaque, or the bottom one opaque, just so you can see what you're working with. Oops. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's do a green. For the flower. Maybe I'm lazy, so I'll use this. Okay. Then you can use the burn tool or just the paint tool. The airbrush. Actually, I should leave it around the same size, shouldn't I? Now select our magic wand, select the green, go back to the brush, make the opacity different. Let's make it more than that. Oh, I need black. Okay, see? Look at what the paintbrush is doing. And shade that in. Give it some good depth and dimension there. Okay, select the pink, go back to that paintbrush that has opacity, and do some shading as well. Hey, not bad. Select none. Well, there we just created our own flower for the texture pack. Did you see how easy that was? It really is that easy. After you've done that, you want to come to this other layer, because you don't want that flower anymore, right? You want to keep the flower on top. Just delete the old layer. And now you've got a new flower. After you've done that, File, Overwrite. And now it actually just barely it's been overwritten. That flower is now part of our texture pack. And you can hit Control W to just exit out of that. Now we come back, select away, and then select back to it. Now we can see our new flower. And that's ready to go. Now the next step, of course, is just to go through and do every single one of these images. And I actually once took the time to count all of them. I must have been crazy. It was like 1,400. Yeah, you've only got 1,400 images to make. But of course, there's an easy way to go about this. Not to make it go faster necessarily, but to remember that there are some blocks or textures that are more important than others that need to get done first in order to make the pack feel fuller. And that is whatever you see the most common. Grass, dirt, stone, cobblestone, the woods, and then your tools. Those things get seen first. You want to do them first. The things that you don't see, like for later, like the Ender Dragon, you know, you can do that last because people won't see that for a while. So put that off last. Do the most important things first that you see first. And once you've done that, you've got your pack ready. And to always remember, you need to keep saving your project as you're making it, just in case. I've never had this crash, but you never know. Things can happen. Make sure that project's saved, and it'll just save it as whatever you created it as, which is, what was it, made by me? Interesting. So when you're done with that, now after you've saved your project, it's time to export it. I always just click Export to Minecraft because it'll automatically find your Minecraft directory and put it right into the resource pack folder. Easiest thing in the world. Then, pack name. We'll just keep the new pack. Use this pack alone, yes. Hit export, and it'll export all. Everything that's in there. The more textures you have, the longer this will take. So after you're like almost done, you have tons of textures, this will take a long time. Hit close. And of course, that's just textures. There is also a way to do sounds and music. You can edit those as well. I highly suggest Audacity for editing the sounds in this. That's what I've used for my sounds. And you can go through and do those as well. And then after you're done, you know, it's Minecraft playing time. So just for fun, I'm going to open up Minecraft and look at the only texture that I made. Okay, so we've got Minecraft here. Now here's the pack I made. You might say that's made for an older version of Minecraft. As far as what makes that pop up, it actually has no bearing on functionality. If you want to fix that, all you have to do is come find your resource pack, open it up, there'll be the pack.mc meta file. Just open that. I use Notepad++. Where it says pack format, change that from 1 to 4. Save. That's all it is. You do that and it'll fix it. Let's see if it show up yet. Where'd the new thing go? Oh, there, see? Now it doesn't give me the error anymore. Yay! Click done. Okay. So, let's just open up a world. Cool. Alright. So it was the pink tulip. Oh, look, we found it already. And there's the new texture. Hey, not bad. Yeah, if I really wanted to, I could go back and work on it and make it look even better than this one. But of course I did it quick just so you could see how it's done. And we've got our own little texture pack going. Well, that's really all there is to it. Now it's just up to you to get off and make your own texture pack. Again, the link to this tool I'm using, Resource Pack Workbench, is in the description below. Go check it out and make your awesome texture pack. Bye!